Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create this nice mask animation in Figma. First we're gonna create the mask with circles and blend option in Illustrator, and then we're going to copy and paste that mask into Figma and create our prototype to create this nice animation in Figma. So let's get started. We're gonna start with creating the mask, and our mask consists of a blend. So I'm gonna select the ellipse tool to create a circle, as our mask consists of a blend of circles. So I'm gonna make its size 4x4. I need to actually zoom a little more, and I'm gonna just clone this circle and make my clone size 50x50. And before creating my blend, I'm going to move the big circle 425 pixels to the right to leave approximately 400 pixels between them. And before creating the blend actually with the blend tool, I'm gonna go to object, blend, and blend options, and make sure specified steps is at 20. And I'm gonna create my blend, and then next thing that I need to do is creating the clones of my blend. I'm gonna go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and select Transform. I need 10 copies of my blend, and I need 30 pixels of spacing between each of them. I'm going to type 10 to the copies section. I'm going to click OK. So this copied blend elements are simply going to be my mask that I'm going to paste and edit in Figma. So I'm going to select the whole blends group. I'm going to copy them, and I'm going to open Figma and paste the blend group that I copied, and I'll make sure they're all grouped. And I'm gonna make a square which is big enough to create a solid look when I merge it with the blend I have. And I'll make sure I'm using the same color with the blend and group both of them. I'm going to duplicate this group and flip horizontally the clone at the top and move it to the right to create a solid look in the middle. And then I'm going to select both of the groups and group the whole thing. So our mask is ready. Now that our mask element is ready, we can create our logo. So I'm gonna press O to select the ellipse tool and create a 240 by 240 circle. And change its style to logo BG. And I'm going to take the icon that I'm going to use in my logo and change its style to logo from the color styles, and I'm going to make its blending mode plus slider. After bringing it to the front, I'm gonna center it to the logo background, and I'm gonna group my logo Now we can start masking our logo in the frame, right? So I'm gonna make sure I'm placing the mask to the frame and taking my logo, centering to the frame. So I'm gonna actually make sure that my mask is also centered. So the next thing that I need to do is I need to mask my logo, right? So in this frame, my logo is going to be 100% visible, and by pressing Shift Alt, I'm gonna drag a copy of this frame to the left and select the mask element. I'm gonna move the mask group all the way to the right, just enough to make the logo completely invisible, but not even 1 pixel more. So I'm gonna zoom in some to make sure that I'm doing it right. Yeah, I guess this works. So I'm gonna create another clone of my frame in the middle, to the right this time, and I'm going to move the mask group all the way to the left to make my logo completely invisible. So I'm gonna zoom in to make sure that I'm moving the mask group right way to make the logo completely invisible, but not too much. Then I'm gonna go to the prototype mode, and I'm gonna drag a connection from first frame to the second one with settings after delay, since we want our animation to start as soon as we start our prototype preview. I'm gonna select 1 millisecond for the delay amount, and transition is going to be smart animate, and easing is going to be linear, and the duration is going to be 2000 milliseconds. And I'm gonna do the same for a connection that I'm dragging from second frame to the third one, making sure the trigger and all other settings are exactly the same with the previous connection. And the last thing that we need to do is rewinding our loop, right? From the third frame to the first one, I need to drag a connection, and it needs to be an instant one without any other transition, etc. It's going to be instant, and so now we can test our prototype. I guess we made a mistake. I guess in the third frame we need to move the mask to the left. So let's see. Holding Shift and dragging the mask to the left. Let's see that again. Yeah, this is better. I hope you liked the tutorial. See you in the next one.